Hi guys, welcome back to another beautiful video once again from Sewing Class with Larry. So today we'll be treating and we'll be doing together how to make a graduation cap. Yes, graduation gown will be one of my videos, probably dropped already. You can check my page. But today we're doing the cap, please. So stay tuned as we go, as we dive into step by step. Okay. So welcome and welcome back. For today's video, we will be using the fabric first. So materials, fabric first, the lining, then the 10 by 10 square board. It can be a board, it can be carton, depending on how you want it to be. And this is the rope I'll be using for my graduation cap. So that's the rope, and that's the elastic, and that is the jean button. Yes, that's the jean button. All this will be explained shortly while in the course of the video. So if you're new here, kindly subscribe. We'll appreciate your support so far. And if you're our whole time coming back, old time subscriber, please just like and share. We love you and we appreciate your support and your time for this. Thank you. So what we'll be doing first we're going to create a square that is 20 by 10 inch. This is going to be the pattern. This is going to be the pattern of our cap. So it's going to be 20 by 10 inch. So note that 20 by 10 inch. What I'm drafting there is 10. Then the other side is the length is 20. So I'll be explaining that shortly. So 20 is the length and 10 is the width. So depending on how you want it to be, 20 by 10 inches, please, inches. So if you've watched some of my video, you realize that we do more of both ladies and both men. We go into deeper conversation. This has nothing to do if you're a fashion designer, if you have been doing this for a long time. This is just basic things we can both learn and understand and do together. So yes, this is what I do. Like I said in some of my videos, I don't make patterns because of videos. I don't create stuff because of video. I do them because of customers, but I know that there's someone that will appreciate this. So that's why I have to put it online for someone to learn from. So yes, that's halfway. So in one way, what I'm saying is we have 10 by 10. The pattern we are doing is 10 by 10. But because we're doing a pattern that will go for the upper side and the lower side, so we're doing it together. So now I'm bringing out the middle part of one side of the 10 by 10 because I need to make sure that my head circumference is marked out. So that's the essence of me drafting the cross sign, so I can get the middle of the paper. So from there I can create the circle of where the head will be, basically. So where the head will be, basically. So what I did was just to mark 3 on both sides. So 3 inch, that'll make it 6 inch on a stretch. So 3 on both sides, I have 6 on a stretch. So that's what I'll be doing. So you can see I'm creating a curve. So like I said, this is not just for tailors or designers. These are for people that probably want to just don't know how to do things on their own hands. You can do this with your hand stitching, with your hand yourself without the machine. So yes, so I'll be doing this video has to do with men, female, any design you're doing, any creative design, we have it on our page. So just feel free to check our page and see what we have, from trousers to suit to elastic to shirt to pants to anything, male and female, from corsets to wedding dresses. Yeah, we do that. Please like, share and subscribe. If you're new, please kindly subscribe to our page. That will help us grow. If you can also like our page. That creates more awareness that yes, this video is helping, and so that YouTube can easily recommend it for some other people to also watch, and that we are growing our channel. Yes, if you're new here, please kindly subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, please just kindly, you know what we'll do, just click on the like button. It goes a long way. So yes, I've just created my circle for the head. You can see, so in that word I have half of it already. So that's the middle part. So I have the upper side and I have the below side, upper and the lower side. So I'm sure this pattern is already, it explains a lot already. So now let's go to the fabric. Let's place the pattern on the fabric and cut it out with allowance, please. With allowance is very necessary because the pattern has no allowance, so the fabric has to come with the half-inch allowance to make it easier. So 1/2 inch. So you can see after cutting it out, what we'll do next is to mark out. You can see what I just did there. After drawing out the middle part, I make sure I mark out the 2 equal parts on both sides. Those are where the front and the back stitching will be. I will explain that shortly to you. So the front and the back is what I just marked in doing the circle. So the middle and the front will be. I'll explain that one to you shortly. So now to the body of the cap. So yes, we'll be using the paper to draft. I like to make sure there's a draft paper, so in case I want to use it for replica or to duplicate for future, it's easier. Not that I will do one and the other part is not, the second order is looking different. So now I'm marking 5.5 for the height of my cap. 5.5 please, not 5.5 for the height. And based on the width of human head, the biggest human head should be not less than 24. Yes, should be not less than 24. Because for me, I'll be adding 1 more inch to make it 25. So the biggest head for human is 24. Even a lady with the wig is also 24. So now I'll be adding 1/2 inch to it. So I'll be 12.5. So yes, you can see that's 12.5 already. So I'll be doing the same thing, 12.5. Not 5.5 by 12.5. As far as they are hard dots, this is it. This is the best way to do it. So I'm marking 1 inch on both sides. I'm removing 1 inch from both sides. That's the downside. So I'm removing 1 inch from the downside and blend it halfway inch away to the upper side. So yes, so I'll get the halfway, then make it 1/2 inch down. So yes, 1/2 inch, then I can blend it all the way. But there's always a difference in the front and the back. Please note, there's always a difference in the front and the back. You see the curved part that I just did, does it down. That's the back side. That's where the elastic will be. So that's the other side. Without it is the back, is the front. Whereas the one that has that sharp edge is the back. So that's where we'll put the elastic also. So I hope you understand that. So 1/2 inch, then I can blend it in. So please take note of that, it's very important. 1/2 inch, then I can blend it while the front has nothing, just going straight like that. So that's that. So that's the pattern, and I'll be using it to cut both the fabric and the lining. So I'll be cutting the both together at one piece. So you can see, so I'll be adding 1/2 inch on both sides. I'll be adding 1/2 inch to all of it. But because my back is a bit curvy, so I can easily note that. I can easily tell which one is the back and which one is the front, because the back has a very funny parts to it, whereas the front is probably straight. You can see. So that's that. Just be opening those sides up. So now let's go to the machine. If you have liked it to this extent, please just subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and yes, please like and share my channel, like and share my page. If you have liked it to this extent, can you just like, please? So now let's sew. Now you can see the two is what I'm starting with first. So I'll be joining them just like the way it is, the two together, the fabric together and the lining together. So I'll join them. Don't forget that I want to make sure that this stitch is invisible. It's inside, it's not showing outside. So that's, you can see. Please like, share. If you're enjoying it to this extent, like it. If you think you know someone that will probably like this video, so just share to them. And if you have any questions so far, kindly drop them on the comment section. I would love to reply to them as fast as I can. So yes, I'll be stitching them down to make sure that they are hold firm. So that's what I'll be doing. You can see. Yeah, that's me stitching them down to make sure that they are firm enough. Very important. So now I'll be going to the machine to overlock after I'm done stitching. So yeah, it's overlocked already. So now moving to the elastic part. So please note, I can still detect where my elastic is, where the straight one and the curve is. You can see the one I'm touching is the back because of the curve there. So I mark 5 inch on that side, 5 inch on both sides. You can see 5. I'm marking it. That's where my elastic is. That's where my elastic will be stitched on. So my elastic itself is going to be 6 inch. Note that 6 inches. So I'll hold it down. Don't forget that my elastic is 6 inches. So I'll hold it down on both sides so it's easier for me to run and stitch all around. So you can see I'm folding it to stitch all the way down. Yeah, so it's easier for me to run it all around. So even without the ones without the elastic, I can run through them easily. You can see. Yeah, so I'll cut out the thread. With this, I'm done with the downside of the cap. So now it's time to sew the downside on the mark part. Don't forget I mentioned that I marked it because of a reason. So you can see the two mark. One has to be for the front and the other has to be for the back. Yes, very necessary. One for the front and one for the back. So I'm sewing on the mark. Don't forget that we marked it out intentionally because of this pocket. That's when we had 3 by 3. That's 6 on the stretch, 6 on the line. So the front has to meet, the back has to meet. It's very important. And if you note, the back is where the elastic is. The front is without the one without the elastic. So please note that. It's very necessary. Yes. If you liked it to this extent, can you just drop a like button? Just click on the like button. Thank you. And we have more of these videos like this on our page. You can check them out and see. You can see the mark is aligning, front is aligning where the stitch should be. So now it's to fold the fabric over. So don't forget that the allowance I put for all the sides is half inch, and I was cutting some. I'm holding them half inch now. I'm holding it on half inch to make sure that the stitching is okay. So that's what I'll be doing. Yes, half inch. To the next one also, half inch. So now it's time to put. Don't forget that you can, like I said from the beginning, you can either put a carton paper, or you can probably put a cardboard or a plywood. We call it plywood in Nigeria. So for mine, because of the duration and the elasticity of what I wanted to, so you can see I created a hole in between the stuff to make sure that it's penetrable for what I'm doing. So if I want to do the middle rope, the tally, it can easily go in without damaging, or without even damaging the fabric. So yes, that's how to create the middle line, the hole, so it's easier for me. So you can see what I've done. I'm just pushing it in. You can see, stretching it out. You can see that I have a balanced cap. My cap is firm, and this plywood, or this wood tends to last longer than the carton, because carton can easily fold, and once for carton is folded, it's difficult to stretch back. So now it's time for me to create the pointed part of the cap. You know that button side? Yes. So that's what we're doing now. This is the first thing. This is the jeans button I told you earlier, the jean button. So we'll be wrapping it all around it. See, this is me just making sure that it's tight and it's at the edge. Please, that the edge is very important. If it's away from the edge, it's easier to get caught. It's easier for you to get it. So the more closer to the edges, the more neater the surface will be. You can see. And please make it as firm as possible. Then tighten it. Yeah, tighten it with the pre-existing one. Yeah, so that's that. And tighten it again. You can see, so I haven't done this. I can now cut off the excess. You can see. So now that the hole is visible, so it's time for me to put, this is 20 inch. So I'll be sewing this inside. You can see, more like a bracelet. So this is just to tighten the rope so I don't get loose along the way. So please, if you watch it to this extent, I really appreciate. Thank you, and I'm sure you're doing it along as I'm doing it also. And please like and share. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're liking and you have a question you want to ask, please kindly drop your question in the question box. Yes, so now it's the middle part. You can see the jean hook, like I said. So because I've penetrated the cardboard, it's easier for me to get the middle of what I wanted. You can see. So then I can put it on it. Once it's almost firm, then I can turn it over and I apply my hammer on it. You can see, very easy. So that has made it more firm for me. You can see it's more firm. Yes. So now it's time to apply because there's a color there. Yeah, I have to tie it to the edges so it doesn't look visible. I want to hide it as much as possible. And don't forget that the stuff has to be to one side, not on the back side, not on the same corner, the other corner here. That's the beauty of it. So the back is where we now finish the edge at the back. You can see, making sure that it's firm and tight enough, then you can apply needle and thread. So I'll be putting my needle and thread to make sure that it's old firm. You can see, yeah, as I want it to be. In most cases, you can decide not to tie it down as far as you want it to move anywhere you want it to be, but for mine, I like it to be stable. Have you liked it? Have you commented? If you have a question, have you shared? Please just do so that we can grow this channel together. And we have a lot of videos similar to this that you can do yourself from the comfort of your home, from men's outfit to ladies' outfits to gents, even to kids. Yes, they're all on the page. How to make a bubo, how to make a vest, trouser, elastic pants, a gradation gown. This is a gradation cap. It's all on the page. Please just kindly like and share, and please subscribe so we can get more followers and more, so we can be more family, and so you can also be notified once a new video is dropped. Yes, so the last part of this is to finish the edge. You can see, I'm sure you're already liking what you're doing already. So to finish the edge, you can see. So now let me go to my cutting table. So all is set, all is done, just to finish the edge. So now you can see I'll be tucking it in. If it's a carton, I'll probably sew it on the carton, but because this is a wood, I can't sew a wood, so I have to make sure it's well folded and well tucked in. So to make it invisible, I'll be introducing hemming gum. I'm sure we are all familiar with hemming gum. Yeah, to make it visible. And the stitching, you can see I'm folding it from the inside, not from the surface side, from the underneath, not from the upper side. So I'll be doubling my hemming gum. I'll be doubling it to make sure that it's firm enough and it doesn't remove so fast. So that's it. Put it under, and that's the final ironing. Have you liked it? I'm sure you do already. If you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so. We like you, we love you, and we really appreciate your support. If you're watching this far, I'm sure you've learned a lot of things here. Thank you for your support, for your constant support, and yes, thank you very much for your support. You can see it's all ready, and this is not just for practical, this is an order for a client. Yes, with the graduation gown and the graduation cap, it's an order, so you have to make sure that we put it online so someone can learn from it. Someone like you, like you're watching it. Thank you. If you like it to this extent, just you can see the thumbs up, like the video. Thank you. This is the finished order. You can see all well and packed already, ready for delivery. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so. Thank you, and see you on my next video. Bye bye.